Okay, it looks like I am live. Um, okay, so this is the first time I've done a live in like ages and ages. So I'm going to just continue. If anybody shows up, they do. I tried to do this a few minutes ago, but it got all messed up. So I'm just going to continue. And those of you who didn't make it live, you'll be able to see this, of course, when the recording comes out, and I will try to put the timestamps as well. So the subject of this live is, will he or she come back to me? And so I'm going to give basically a short read for all of the signs on that question. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and start with the air signs. And kind of start out with them as a group. Whoops, I am dropping cards as I speak. Sorry. So for the air signs, we have the Geminis and Aquarius and Libra. Okay, and I picked 3 cards for you guys just for general energies for the air signs. Excellent, excellent cards. So the question is, will he or she take me back? So whoever that person you have in mind is, the first card I pulled for you guys is new love. Okay. This is really important because whoever this person is that you're wondering, is he going to come back to me or she going to come back? You might not want this person back because there may be someone new coming in who's going to be way better. And the other message with this card is, even if this person does come back, and I always give this advice to any of my clients, if you go back to an old relationship, you've got to go back to it and start it like it was brand new. You got to go back to dating, treat it as a brand new relationship. Because otherwise, whatever it is, whatever the pattern was you were doing before, you're probably going to be doing again. So pick your lane. Decide, am I going to be the masculine energy in the relationship or am I going to be the feminine energy in the relationship? And then stay in your lane. If you're the feminine, you want to be receiving, not giving so much, but doing a whole lot more receiving, being more passive. The next card I pulled for you guys is intention. So really important. You know what went wrong the last time, right? You all know what went wrong. So really important to use that information to set new boundaries and new standards for yourself about what you want going forward, right? And learning from the past. Okay, this didn't work for me. This happened in the last relationship, didn't work for me. So going forward, you're setting a new standard. From now on, this is something that's really important to me. And I am going to actually find out early in the relationship whether this person is actually going to fit in that. And study. So for a lot of you, for the air signs, you may be learning new skills in relationships that are going to help you in order to either get this person back or to bring in this new love. So if you were chasing before because you have a lot of attachment wounds, attachment trauma, and you are the type of woman who chases after men, I've been there, done that. Not proud to say it, but it's not about pride because you have your reasons for feeling that way. But if you do the study, the inner work, the healing, you can avoid a lot of those issues in the future. So for the air signs, so you're still saying, well, is he or she coming back? Well, part of the answer is this or something even better, okay? Either this person is coming back and you're going to treat it like a new relationship. You're going to start from day one. You're dating each other, just dating, right? You don't jump back into a commitment with somebody that you've been broken up with for a while. You come back together and you just start dating. Okay, so I'm going to pull some of the regular tarot cards about this. Three of Cups, there's a celebration. And the Star, which came up in the reverse. And I'm just going to pull one more. Okay, Three of Swords in the reverse, which is a really good way to see this card. Because in the reverse, this is telling me, so what you're working on is you're working on healing. And it looks like some of you may not yet be there. Okay. But Three of Cups, there's a lot to celebrate. Also, with the Three of Cups, I want to just say that for some of you, you may be healing over a third-party situation. There may have been a third party involved, and you're still trying to heal from that. And also because we have the Three of Swords here. This was a heartbreaking situation that you had in your last relationship. So I'm going to pull separate cards right now because this is how I actually wanted to do it. So we do have the general cards for the air signs, these cards. So in general, there's a new love liable to come in. But I want to pull one specifically for the specific sign. So let me just start with Aquarius. So in answer to Aquarius, will he, she come back? Will he or she come back for Aquarius? Ace of Swords. I'm going to say yes, a new beginning. There needs to be some things set straight. There needs to be, I'm hearing boundaries that need to be set in order to work out this new beginning. So some of you, as I pulled this card before and I talked about new things that you need to learn, some of you are needing to learn how to really speak your truth. And if you're a woman, you need to be able to do that in a feminine way in order to set a boundary. Okay. And one more card for Aquarius. Is he coming back? Wheel of Fortune. This is destiny. This is destiny. So I'm going to say yes for Aquarius. Yes. Treat it like a new love. For the Geminis, is he going to come back? I'm a Gemini myself. Let's see, Geminis. Is he coming back? The person that you're thinking about right now. The Sun, but it's in the reverse. Let me just pull King of Pentacles. There he is. Eight of Cups. Yes, because the Eight of Cups is in reverse. Now, when the Eight of Cups comes up like this, it means, this person is moving on emotionally. But the fact that it came up in the reverse, it's telling me that this person has not moved on emotionally. King of Pentacles, This is uh this is a good guy. This is a good person, a good solid person, but they do tend to move kind of slowly. The pentacles do. The sun in reverse, it's still a very good card, but it's like there's some delays here. So I want to say for Gemini, yes, but they may be taking their sweet time. And if you are a woman, just, stay in your feminine energy. Be warm if he contacts you, be as warm as you can. And also, in the meantime, you want to work on healing any anger that you have towards this person. Because if you're still harboring anger, they will feel it and it's going to slow them down from approaching you, you know. Okay, so that's for Gemini. I'm going to say that's a yes. Somebody's coming back. For Libras, let me pull 3 cards for Libra. Queen of Pentacles. This is also a very solid person. This can be male or female. So let me pick some other cards just to see. 8 of Wands. There seems to be a lack of communication here. Messages not coming through. Justice. Justice. This is a really good card. This is a higher arcana. So this is karma at work here. And it seems to me what I'm hearing is a lack of communication. And I'm actually hearing on both sides. And somebody who's really more focused right now on perhaps their coins, their work life right now. Yeah, and there's just no communication here. So again, if you're a woman, you just want to be warm. If you're a man, you may have to reach out to this person, If you're the masculine in the relationship, you need to be the one initiating some sort of communication, okay? So, I would say for the most part, I would get a yes here if you communicate. Somebody has got to open that door. Someone's got to make the first move. And if you are the man, if you are the masculine, that's you. Hello. You need to make the first move, not her. Okay. Let me get a quick sip of water. Okay, how are we doing on time? 13 minutes in. Okay, getting into the earth signs next. For this question, is he or she coming back? And first I'm going to pull some of the angel guidance cards to get general energies around the earth signs for the month of April. Just general energies and around this question. Harmony. Really nice card. Trust. Let go. This is surrendering, and this is about surrendering and letting go. And the fact that it did come up in the reverse, yes, even these, I get a slightly different meaning when it comes up in the reverse, is that you are really needing to let go. This is for the earth signs. You need to let go. That old saying, if If something is yours, it will come back to you, and if it doesn't, it never was. Also, trust and believe that if you are trying to bring a soulmate into your life, if this person is the right one, then let them come to you. And if not, then let the right one come in, and just be at peace and harmony with yourself. And that is the most attractive way that you can be, is just really to be in peace and harmony in your own life, and just really being in joy in your own life. That's the most attractive that you can be. So now I'm going to read for Taurus, specifically for the sign of Taurus. Is this person coming back? Is he or she coming back? Wheel of Fortune, whatever this is that's a heavy destiny card. Wow. And you've got the star in the reverse. I swear I mixed these up good. I did. 7 of Pentacles. You're waiting. So I'm going to say the likelihood is that, yes, for Taurus, the likelihood that this person is coming back, I'm going to say very, very likely, but you're in a period of waiting. Here's what I think about waiting. Don't wait. Do not wait, especially, I tell this to my women clients all the time. You are not waiting for someone to come back into your life. You are out there, you are dating, you are living your life, having a magnificent life, and you are not waiting around for anybody. Because, you could, it's really hard for a man to come back into your life when he knows that you're just sitting there waiting on him. He can feel that energy. And if he knows that you're just sitting around waiting for him and you're not out there enjoying your life, he could take forever to come back in. This is the card of destiny, so that's why I say yes. You've got 2 destiny cards, higher arcana cards here, and you've got the healing card, but it's in reverse, the star. So what I want to say to you, Taurus, is work on doing your own inner healing. And stop waiting. But sow the seeds of your own inner growth. Do the inner work. Do the inner child work. Heal your, whatever kind of attachment traumas you might have going on. And that person will then be able to come back to you. All right, let me move on quickly to, we're doing Virgo next. So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Virgo for will he or she come back? 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups in the reverse. The Sun in the reverse. I want to say, for Virgo, like all of these cards coming out in the reverse, it's like you're seeing yourself as not having a whole lot of choices right now. 2 of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse. I'm feeling this is not real good right now. The chances of this happening are not real good right now. And especially if you are the man in the relationship, if you want another chance with this person, you had better step up and say something. Say anything, just, an email. Hi, how you doing? Can we have coffee? Can we meet for coffee? No big deal. You have got to do something, because right now this does not look really good. I'm just saying, there's like nothing. It's like stagnant. 7 of Swords. Wow. This is, oftentimes I think of this as, someone who's sneaky, or someone, it can be just somebody who's avoidant, or sometimes it's somebody who's a liar, but oftentimes it's someone who's just not really being honest about their true feelings, right? It's not necessarily that they're lying. They're just a chronic liar. It's just they have a really hard time. And that's what they're saying for you, Virgo. This is you right here. That you have got to start getting honest about your true feelings. And trust, which came up for all of you earth signs, confiar, trust that if you open your heart a little bit and you start to be honest about how you truly feel, instead of acting like a stone, trust that it's going to go well for you. I can't say that means that the person's going to come back to you. I can't say that for sure. But at least you will have gave it a shot, because the thing is, if you don't open your heart and you don't start speaking the truth about how you really feel, I'll tell you one thing, you will always wonder what would have happened. You will always wonder. And if you keep going through life not being able to speak the truth about how you feel, that's an awfully lonely life. You'll bring it into your next relationship, by the way. And so the next relationship isn't likely to go any better. So there you have it, Virgo. Right now it's looking like a no, but you got to take some action. If you want to make that happen, you've got to take action. If you are, especially for the masculine energy partners in this, you must take action. Don't sit there and wait for the woman to take action, because that probably isn't going to happen. If you're wanting a woman to chase you, not going to happen. No woman that is a client of mine is ever going to be chasing a man around. That's a no-no. Okay, clear. Let's go into the fire signs now. So we have Aries, Leo, Sag. And I'm going to pull 3 cards, the general energies for Aries, Leo, Sag, the fire signs. For the question, oops, one just popped right out. Balance in the reverse. And I'll pull a second one, Angel Guardian. And the question is, playfulness. Playfulness. Okay, so for the question, will he, she come back to me? This is saying that you need to look at any area of your life that is not in balance right now. Are you working 80 hours a week? Do you feel that that's really a balanced way to live your life? Or could you find a way to see how you could earn more passive income so that you can be more balanced and actually have the time for a partner in your life? Because it came up in the reverse, which means there's some place in your life you're out of balance. And here we are, playfulness. How playful are you going to be if you're working 70, 80 hours a week? How much playful energy is going to be left over? Probably not much. Angel Guardian. Okay. this is just to let you know that you do have support around you. And, I'm not like a super religious person, but they are saying pray about this. Somebody needs to hear this. Pray about this. If you think that you're in a situation where, it's like, well, Alyssa, you don't understand. I have to work 80 hours a week in order to pay the bills. I have to do this. I have to do that. Well, you are in a situation where you have some very strong beliefs about, life being a struggle, and you need to pray about that, and ask to be shown ways that you can make a decent income without having your work be so overwhelming. Because again, you need to find balance. For some of you, it's about work. For some of you, there may be some emotional things going. And actually, if you are overworking, you do have emotional imbalances, because that's just not a balanced way to be. So let me go right into, I'm going to pull for Aries. My rising is in Aries. How many Aries people? Here we go for Aries. Will he or she come back? The Empress. Generally a good card. The Chariot. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So the two higher arcana, I'm going to say generally this is a yes. Although the Chariot is not moving, and the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse as well. This is someone who kind of shows up to give you a message, or to offer you something, and that's also in the reverse. And okay, when I look at this Empress card, if you are a woman in particular, and this is you, the Empress can sometimes represent a woman who is very, very loving, very motherly, very giving. So I want you to ask yourself, if you are a woman, are you over giving in this situation? Because if you are, then that will absolutely drive a man away. Well, if he's a masculine energy man, you will drive him away. If he's a feminine energy man and he loves being, taken care of, then you'll get that man back, but you will have to take care of him. So understand that's the deal. So you are the Empress, and you deserve an emperor counterpart. But someone who's able to give to you just as much as even more than what you give. Because it is the masculine energy to give, okay? It's men who give, who are supposed to be doing most of the giving and the directing and the leading of the relationship. So I want to say for Aries, I was on Aries, right? Yeah. Okay. So for Aries, I want to say it's a yes, but it's slow moving. And what I'm hearing is let down your walls a little bit. Okay? Know that you can be strong. You can be this Empress energy and still be warm at the same time. Okay? So there you have it, Aries. Kind of a yes with a caveat. Leo, will he or she come back? Leo. Mixing the cards. Leo, will he or she come back? Six of Swords. Let me pull another one. Four of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Now, normally the Six of Swords is kind of moving out of rough waters emotionally. It can sometimes mean leaving something behind emotionally. But this picture, yeah. But it came in the reverse. So I want to say, right now, I feel that there's still feelings there. And that, you know, kind of both of you are probably not really over it. And one of you maybe had some issues with control, being overly controlling, trying to direct the relationship too much. I hope that wasn't a feminine woman. No, 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 not for you to control. But we also have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So a lot of even numbers here. And, you know, I wanted to give a yes, no answer, but honestly, Leo, for right now, I got to tell you, I don't see it happening right now. I'm just getting like, not right now. Because you both have some emotions that need to be dealt with, emotions that you're not really moving forward from. You know, oftentimes there's anger, there's a lot of sadness, betrayal, things that we haven't really put to rest, that sometimes those have to be dealt with before a reconciliation can happen. So now, moving on to Sagittarius, I'm going to do 3 cards. Six of Cups in the reverse. 5 of Wands in the reverse. And let me mix these up more. King of Wands in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse. Normally, this is a very nostalgic card. This is about, you know, really being nostalgic about the past, someone from the past. The fact that it came up in the reverse, it means you're seeing things clearly, not just living in the past. You're seeing things how they are really right now. And 5 of Wands, you don't want to fight anymore. 5 of Wands in reverse, you're done with the fight. You don't want to fight anymore. And the King of Wands in reverse, what I'm feeling with this is that this can be an energy of someone who's kind of jealous, fiery personality, or someone who's overly demanding, and maybe even in a sexual way. Okay. You know, take what fits for you. I mean, obviously that's not going to apply to everybody. So for the answer, is this person coming back to me? Right now, I would say the answer is no. Sorry, Sag. Okay. I am going to move right along because we're 34 minutes into this already. Let me see. Let me get a drink of water. We've got the water signs. Water signs. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So I'm going to pull again 3 cards for the general energies. Spiritual growth in the reverse. Self-love. New beginnings. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put those aside. I think they're kind of, it just in general, this is because this came up in the reverse, the spiritual growth. You need to work on your spiritual growth. You need to have that as your focus. And work on loving yourself and approving of yourself, and stop trying to get that from your partner. And that will bring you in new beginnings, whether it be with this past person or a new person who might even be even better. Okay, so that's in general for all the water signs. And then for Pisces, let me pick 3. I'm going to pick 3 cards just for Pisces. High Priestess. Wow. In reverse. Not listening to your intuition. Again, let me remind you, the spiritual growth card came up in the reverse. Not trusting in your own intuition, not trusting your own inner knowing. This is for Pisces. The Empress. 4 of Swords, taking a break. So I'm going to say yes, they will come back, but you are on a break right now. You need to really focus on your spiritual growth, trusting in your own intuition in this situation. And also the Empress. Bring in that goddess energy for those of you who are women watching this. Focus on being more in your feminine energy if you are the feminine energy partner, okay? If you're a man and you're watching this and you are a masculine energy, do not, do not. Other than you might want to be more honest in talking about your feelings. Okay. But I do see this as someone who will come back, but this is a break right now. I'm hearing actually 7 weeks. 7 weeks is what I'm hearing. Give this person time. And if you are a woman, if you haven't heard anything in 7 weeks, if he hasn't chosen to contact you, after about 7 weeks, you can then, if just reach out and say, hi, I've missed you. It would feel really good to talk. It would feel real good to meet for coffee or something. Okay, go ahead and do that. And then just, but accept his no. If the answer is no, okay, I accept your no. And I'll miss you. Okay. That's for Pisces. Kind of a yes, but you're on a break. And things don't always move as fast as we want to. Cancer, 3 cards for Cancer. Knight of Wands. Rushing in. The Tower in reverse. 3 of Wands. Um, so for Cancer, with the Tower in reverse, King of Wands, what I'm getting from this is, this Knight of Wands, this can be someone who's rather impulsive, who just kind of rushes in. And also, if we're talking about a woman, because it can be a man or a woman, we're talking about a woman, this could be somebody who's just like always taking care of everything, and oh, I can do this, I can do that. Very masculine energy. So you need to stop that. And here we go with the Tower in the reverse. This is the Tower, when it comes upright, this is letting go of old patterns. It's letting go, or some kind of shakeup in your life. Um, and when it comes up in the reverse like this, it's kind of like, you're still doing your old pattern. You're still doing that old thing, whatever it is that you do in relationships that makes them want to go. And usually, what I say to women is, 9 times out of 10, the reason why men leave is because they no longer feel like a man when they're with you. Because if you are in your masculine energy and you're very forceful and you're very giving and you're always cooking him dinner and you're going over and cleaning his house and doing all these things, which we as women tend to think this is what we're supposed to do. But what we actually don't realize is that's very masculine behavior. Um, you, you need to lean back, literally lean back. 3 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who is not really moving forward. So right now, for you, I want to say the answer is no, that this person isn't coming back. But remember, for all of the water signs, we have this new beginnings. This is a general message for all of you. So look towards the new, learn from your mistakes, and, prepare yourself to do better the next time, to be more in your feminine energy if you're a woman. And man, if you're a man, be more in your masculine energy if you want to make this work. Okay, so okay, so I'm going to do Scorpio. Last but not least, Scorpio. Is he or she coming back? 3 cards. And remember, if there's nobody in your life that you want to have come back, then probably none of this is going to really apply to you. 5 of Pentacles, coming out of a feeling of abandonment. Justice. King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so for Scorpios, 5 of Pentacles, when that shows up, I usually think of somebody kind of being left out in the cold, but that came out in the reverse. So either you weren't really that bothered by this person disappearing, or or maybe they are returning to you. Justice. Someone in this relationship may be going through some legal things. And I'm even hearing they may just be bogged down by a lot of Well, let's see, filing taxes, other legal things that, and they may be, also taking care of someone else's legal matters. So, and the King of Wands in reverse, a badly aspected King of Wands could be somebody who is too highly sexual, too, how do I want to say, um, too aggressive sexually. So take it if it applies to you. But in terms of this person coming back, um, let me pull one more card, Scorpio. Okay. We have the Empress. So I'm going to say that there's a good possibility that there's a yes, that this person could come back. But it just looks and feels to me like the Empress can tend to be very, very giving, very mother-like. And if this person is a type of person who's an epic overgiver, as I call them, they may just be too busy taking care of everybody else, taking care of legal matters, taking care of whatever with someone else, that they just really don't have the time to be fully there. So again, I want to remind you, new beginnings. You're not working enough on your own spiritual development, self-love, self-approbation, self-approval. Those are the things that you need to work on in order to be the kind of person that they would want to come back to. And I'm just getting one more card. And you are in a place, it's either you or the other person, and quite possibly both of you, Scorpio. This person does not want to be in a relationship that's going to be hard. And I'm getting probably you don't either. You've already had a lot of stuff that you've gone through, and you just want it to be simple and easy. And so, yeah. Whichever one of you needs to reach out, and it could happen. But let it be light. If you're the woman in the relationship, stop over giving, and take this burden off of yourself. If you're the woman in the relationship, it's not hard work. You're not supposed to be going over and cleaning his house and making his dinner. No, that's not what you're here to do. Be in your feminine energy. Be the Empress, but a well-balanced Empress. Okay, so that does it for me. We're at almost 50 minutes now. My name is Alyssa Ariel, and I am going to try to start doing these live streams, hopefully every Sunday, but I'm going to do them a little bit earlier, probably closer to like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to sign off for now, and I will hopefully see you back next Sunday. Ciao for now.